Greetings and welcome back to Clanfolk. I'm KatherineOfSky and I'm really excited because there have been several new updates since we have played last time. First of all, there are aggressive animals. There are also animals that help hunt the aggressive animals. We have cats and rats, and we also have a brand new way of doing research and generating points for tech trees. So we're going to try all those new things out. And please note that a lot of this stuff is very much in development. It's not all finalized yet. This is early access, and I am just loving seeing the progress of this game over time. This is by a single dev, and he is awesome. He is amazing. I absolutely enjoy communicating with him and just talking about the game. It's great. So let's start a brand new game. And if you put in, as your world seed, 162,000, you will get my tartan. So otherwise, all the tartans in the game are historical, but you have to put in this one specifically if you don't want the... I'm going to put an extra... Oh, yeah, there it goes. Oh, actually, it unlocked it right there. Look at that. Okay, so I actually have chosen a different seed. You can put in the tartan code and generate the map, or you can do just like I did and add points, so it sort of like ticks or whatever. But I have generated a seed that I like. It is 524185844. I'm going to use idea points mode. This is the brand new experimental mode for generating tech and stuff like that. It's based on how much work your people do, and every time they do something, cleaning or chopping or making, crafting, whatever, they generate XP toward idea points, right? And we'll talk a little bit more about that as we go along. All right, let's go build the world. Let's do the thing. And the reason I chose this particular map, I don't know if it's going to give us the preview. I think it should give us a preview. Is because there is water right next to the center of the map where we spawn. There are also caves or mountains nearby where we can dig in and make a nice food storage for ourselves. We're going to go ahead and take this map, so we're going to say build clan. Now, my tartan is here. It's so pretty. Huge thank you to Andrew, the developer, for giving me this tartan in the game. I am so honored, and I love it. I just love it. So, eventually, well, actually, I think at the very beginning of the game, all of our people are wearing our tartan, because it does affect what they wear, and eventually we'll be able to make more of those as time goes by. Now we have different types of starts here. We have a fresh start, which is the recommended. A clan builds their first homestead. Okay, so this is quite a balanced clan start. You come up with 4 adults and 3 children, which is great because you need a lot of hands to work the farms, right? There are also others. There's shepherd, family just starting out with sheep. We have orphans. We have hermit, custom. Oh yeah, the hermit is the cat lady. Very difficult. I think we're going to start with a fresh start. Why not? I'm going to go ahead. So let's see. We're going to bring what? We're bringing some roosters, hens. Okay, and we need to make sure to make a shelter for these animals. That's kind of neat. Necessary. We have smoked meat, and we're bringing some dried mushrooms. So that's not a lot of stuff. But yeah, we can buy different animals and stuff here, but I think we're pretty good. We'll keep a little bit of gold. I think the start is just fine. We don't really need to do much with this, actually. So, yeah, do we want to rename anybody? I think we're good. We have John and Margaret. Let's see what their skills are. We might actually re-roll these people. I forgot how to do that. Oh yeah, re-roll cost is 5. So, let's see, survival chance 50%. Wow. Okay, we have some harvest level 7. Oh, that's sexy. Clothes level 7. Yeah, bring it on. Hunting, we have lumber. Wow, that's good. Janet also has some hunting skill. Francis has gathering. I don't know at what age they work. I'm not actually sure. I should ask, actually. I have no idea. And Katherine is just a baby, and babies don't have skills yet. But we do have a lot of skills represented here. One of the things that I would actually wish for is cooking. But that's okay. We can assign someone and they will learn it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Do we have any... We don't even have any liking cooking either. That's not ideal. But it's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, we're here. Hi. So we start off in a pause mode, which is great. Because we need to do stuff. We need to do a lot of stuff. So, yeah, we have our people. We've got John and Margaret, Amelia and Julie, Janet, Francis, and Katherine. So the first things you want to do kind of are, we need to set up some washing zones and drinking zones. Okay, we have, well, with the first 3 items, you really need all of those. We need a washing zone. Let's do that here. Let's put the drinking zone far away from here, basically. We want to put it there, and we need to have like 2 of them, I think, or else the game gets upset. Sleeping zones, let's put them next to the mountain, because I kind of want to start building their house next to the mountain. So let's put them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then we need different things to generate different ideas. So we start out with 5 idea points, which is great, but you can't actually use them until you spend the required number of, or generate stuff. So to get a fence, you have to gather 400 stones. What we're looking for first is we're looking for a wall, the wattle wall. You gather 400 branches for that. We also are wanting to just go down the line as fast as possible to get to dried mushroom racks. Okay. So that's what we're going to be following along with. So the stone sickle is available after 1 branches and 1 stones have been collected. Then we have the ability to clear grass, which is gotten after you get the sickle. Okay, that's fine. After that, we're looking for something like, maybe it's the thresher, maybe? Straw and branches. You have to generate 1 straw and 1 branches. Straw is gotten from reeds in the water. Then we want to look for roofs, because we don't actually have any roofs yet. So a hay roof, which will be changed to straw roof because it's actually made out of straw, not hay. Be aware of this. It also needs a thresher. And then we have all kinds of grains that we can get. After that, we're going to look for the cooking fire so that we can cook some eels. This requires an eel trap, which is here. Eel trap requires 1 thresher and 1 straw. So remember, that was the thresher we wanted at this level. We also kind of want the serving basket. That would be fine. We need to gather some foodstuffs, basically, for that one. Raw eels are needed. We'll get those soon. A stone hoe. We need the cooking fire to unlock that. We also have cooked eels unlocked with the cooking fire. So you'll see you have to gather raw eels and a cooking fire before you can get cooked eels. I'm not really a big fan of that, because I'm kind of like, oh, I want to set up everything from the beginning. Like, it only makes sense that cooked eels are unlocked with eel traps, you know. But, you know, it's 2 different machines, so that's okay. Later, we're going to get a poop hole. Interestingly, we need a stone hoe to get that out. Okay. Stone axe is important. We need the hoe, straw, stones, branches, and a work zone. Okay. Twine is also unlocked at that level. We need this because twine builds into the mushroom thingy, which is here. Mushroom rack. There we go. That's where we want to get before winter. It should be fairly easy to get here. I'm not worried. I did a test game and I got here midsummer, so it's fine. Then we also have the stone pick, which is good for mining those pesky mountains. Pardon me, pesky mountains. Also, right now I'm in Swedenland. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, and it is like afternoon daylight outside because we got polar nights. The sun rose at 3 a.m. Fantastic. I just couldn't sleep. I'm just like, okay. I got excited about the game too. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. Anyway, we want to start some jobs here and let's gather some berries. We don't want to get too many, but we do want to get a lot of other stuff, like branches are important. We want to gather stones as well. Let's gather the stones around our campsite, or it's currently a campsite. I don't think we can actually do much with it yet. So that's kind of important. Also, the music is fabulous. Have you noticed? It's great. It is composed by a real person and played by real people as well. So it's quite nice. Nothing is simulated. So I'm excited about that. Okay, unlocked. Ingredients, hooray! I think what I want to do here is I want to build a work zone. Okay. Wait, hello? Did we not unlock the work zone? Hello? Oh, we have to use an idea point. Okay. So you can unlock things that have the orange bubble, but not if they have a white bubble. So what do we need here for this? 400 branches. Okay. Let's click on this to add a work zone. Now, this thing is non-flammable, so I'm going to put it near the beds. That's kind of nice to have that there. We're also going to put a stockpile for ingredients here. We'll make one like this size approximately. We'll make a food stockpile later as we start getting into the mountain. We did get a branch pile, which is nice. We can put that right next to the work zone because they're going to use branches in the work that they do, making the picks and stuff. Let's go ahead and put this on priority so they finish that work zone. Aww. It's this game, I love this game so much because it has beautiful little details. You'll see like the mama or daddy take the baby to the bathroom, feed the baby, all the kinds of stuff. It's so cute. Absolutely adorable. Okay, we got our stone sickle, and what I want to do is you see this tiny blue gear. The gear enables you to set an auto supply. So I'm going to have, let's see, sickles are used for cutting grass. I'm going to have 4 of those made. And 4 is because every person who wants to cut grass needs one, okay? So that's kind of important, especially if we have a lot of grass cutting going on, which is going to happen very shortly. What I want to do also, let's do another thing. We're going to look at our skills. This is hard to do for me. I sometimes struggle with this, but it's okay. We're going to get it sorted. So, first thing, let's look at the very important skills first. We want to have those at the top. Now, the game has been changed so that we have strict priorities versus less or strict priorities off. Okay, so if you turn it on, which they're off by default because you have like a little checkbox if they're on. So if they're off, this is tasks are picked based on combined skill priority and task priority. Less clear task order, but task priorities have greater effect. Works well with few Clanfolk or general labor. Or you can do a strict priorities on. Tasks are picked based on skill priority first, and then task priority within that skill type. Okay, easy to understand task order, but requires changing skill priorities or having a low task count. Works well with many specialized Clanfolk. So I found that I actually mixed the two, and that gave me the best result. As in, like the person I really wanted to cook food, I had them on strict because I was like, okay, I want you always to cook food. Just do it. Just do the thing. It'll be good. It'll be fine. And they did. It was great. So, and of course, if there are no tasks, they go to the next priority. So let's see. Cooking. Yeah, this person is by far the best cook. Best for cooking. That's important. So the other thing that is important is gathering. Let's see. Gathering. We have 1 top gatherer. Good. Repair. We have 1 top repairer. That's actually kind of interesting. Maybe we should put repair up there. You go up there too. Okay, and then we have lumber is a bit important. I'm going to go ahead and take this lumber up a bit above blacksmithing. Under repair, they can be primarily a lumberer. Mining is also quite important. Maybe Margaret is good. Yeah, that seems good right there. I kind of want this one to be after lumber, do mining, because mining is pretty important. Though there will be times where we are not going to focus a lot on mining. So we're just going to try to be careful about what we dig up and not. All right, so this is building. Building is very important. Okay, you don't want to choose when they have unhappy faces. This is kind of a hard thing. I think we should leave Dooley as the main building person, even though this person has skill level 4, because they are going to do this first. We need that kind of. Okay, cooking, we have a cook. And one major cook is fine. I think that's a good thing. All right, this person loves farming, so we'll leave Francis on farming. Crafting. Now, crafting is going to become more important later. Do we have harvesting? Where is the harvesting? Here. See, this person gets ×2, but it's level 7. So maybe we do the harvesting. We'll do the crafting after the harvesting, maybe. That seems good. Okay, that seems okay. This one can stand to go up a bit, maybe above that, but below clothing, because we're going to need clothing too. Wow, they're level 7, but it's a ×2. Wow, Margaret is really skilled in many things. This might actually go above the mining, I think. Let's do clothing above mining here. Then we have hauling. Hauling seems to be way below on all of these things. I think we're going to move that. Like, let's move this person's hauling up here under gathering, and maybe cleaning as well. Maybe they're going to do cleaning here underneath the hauling. I feel like this person loves cleaning, so why don't we put that underneath maintenance, and then they can do the other stuff in this line. I probably should fiddle around with these a little bit more, but that'll give us a good start to where we're going right now. I think that's a good idea. Yep. Let's leave them off of strict right now and let them just do other stuff. I'm also going to have them clear grass right now if we can. No, we can't. Why can't we clear grass? Hello? Oh, we need a thing. Janet is working on it. Janet's doing the thing. Janet's hardworking. Let's go. So once we get that sickle, we'll soon be able to have a new job, which is clearing the grass. There we go. Right there. Boom. So I find it kind of interesting the way the idea points work. I'm not sure that I'm completely sold on this, by the way, and this is going to change over time, right? This is very experimental. I am playing the experimental build on this, and you know, you can choose to try this or not as you like, but I'm doing it because it's new and it's interesting. It's like, okay, how do we do this? So yeah, what we want to do is we'll pick up this gravel path, I think, and we'll pick up the wattle wall. I shouldn't have got the craft path, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, next goal, thresher. We need to get 1 straw. All right, so that means clearing some of this straw, which is these reeds. We need to clear the reeds. So I'm just going to get reeds, and careful that you don't take too much from the side bits, because they will clear that as well. We have added many new crops here. We have this is flax that's been in the game. I didn't remember that it was white, but we also have heather. This is heather. I don't know what it's for, but we have heather. We also have thistles. These brighter ones are thistles. So we have new stuff to harvest. So if you want a particular thing like oats, I suggest you harvest a particular patch. Some of the patches are a little bit more like homogenized than others, so that's kind of useful. We're going to get a lot of hay here. But mostly we want to get the straw going on because we're going to need a lot of straw. What is this? This is peat. Okay, peat is another thing. You can dig up peat to use for fuel. We're going to get a special shovel for that later. But we're going to want to plant some oats because I think we should have some kind of... I don't remember, but there was talk a while back of putting some kind of like oatmeal porridge in the game, something like that. So I want to see if that exists. I don't know if it does. If it made it into this update or not, but I know that was like the talk last time. Alright, so let's go. So we're going to get a lot of that going on. Our people look okay. They seem to be fairly happy. We don't have beds unlocked yet, but that's going to be a thing later. Also, we're going to need more of these thingies later. Also, when we get this thing deleted, we're going to move this wash zone over here, so it's just like 2 wash zones in the same area. Critical idea available. All right, let's get the thresher. Yes, that is needed. Now the next thing we want is probably the straw door and the eel trap. So we need a thresher for that. We need the thresher for that. Perfect. So the thresher also does not generate any issues with fire. There's no really good way to say that other than that. We'll put this over here, and we'll put the thresher there. That's fine. These are rock pillars. I know they look strange, but they're actually pieces of the mountain. They can't be cleared normally. They have to be. We have to get the iron pick, or some kind of pick, whatever pick we get, stone pick, for that. All right. So now we also have this ability to. We're clearing the reeds, but we also have the ability to plant reeds. Okay, so I'm going to replant them. You got to replant them if you want more. They won't just grow on their own, so this is really important that you replant them. And there we go. Okay, but reeds and straw basically is the most important resource in the game, I would say early game, because it's the only kind of roof you can make for quite a while. And that's kind of needed. So, alright, let's see. This thing, let's make another basic needs, drink zone. Yep, there we go. However, you can also turn hay into straw. I don't know how they do that. It's magical. It's not the same plant at all. I don't get it, but yeah, you can do it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and now I'm just like adding planting zones as I can through here. Good, good. Alright, and you can see there's some mushrooms out here as well. I really love the details in this game. It's quite beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Now we have an eel trap. Aha. Let's make one of those. We also want to make the straw door. Hay wall. I think we're going to get that because there's a lot of hay in the world. And, yeah. Is this an actual hay wall or is it... No, it's straw wall. Of course it is. Of course it is. We can make it out of walls out of straw, or we can make it out of wattle, which is the branches. And wattle and daub was a thing where they would put... The daub is like clay. And they'd make the walls out of woven wattle, which would be the branches, and then add clay between to kind of insulate the stuff. So that's kind of needed. Okay, let's make an eel trap or 2, or 7. 1, 2, here. More. 5 is enough, I think. So what we want to do with the eel traps... Oh, we need to build them first, of course we do. Yeah, let's build one. And then make sure that we can get the rest. Okay, here's our little place. Okay, now our thresher is unlocked. So let's go ahead and generate a few different seeds here. Usually the threshold here is 50 for the various unlocks. So I'm just going to go ahead and request 50 of each. Okay. Alright, good. And now okay, sickle. I think we're okay with turning that one off. So, let's see, ideas. Do we have anything else? The hoe. We want to get the cooking fire next, so that one requires an eel. Of course, we need an eel trap in order to unlock the cooking fire, so let's go with that. Let's just wait for them. They're going to have to go to sleep here soon, so they'll just... soon snuggle up cozy in their beds and then go to sleep. And we'll get to 12x when they finally all get to sleep. Hopefully they don't have a night like I'm having. It's like, couldn't get to sleep. It was just kind of terrible. It's like, it's been a very exciting day, however. It's been absolutely amazing. I am visiting my dearest Matthias, and he is just like the coolest person ever. He's great. So, yeah. We have a great time, and we enjoy each other's company very much. And tomorrow, we're going to go into Stockholm and have a great time. So flax, we need flax actually. So now we're at 12x speed. Flax is, which one is flax? This is oats, of course it is. Is this, what is that? Oats, more oats. Ah, flax, of course. This one I think is flax, right? No, this is heather. It's hard to see at night. I think this might be it. Yeah, okay, the white one is flax. It's hard to see at night a bit, but we're good. We have made this. It will be fine. That will be flax. Flax is made made into linen. If you're not aware of like fibery stuffs, you make linen from flax. Okay, here is our eel trap getting made, which is great. I love the way they like move and like the graphics and like the splashies and all the kind of stuff here. Pretty great. Pretty darn great. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with the eels. We're going to put this to, say 10 maybe. And what that's going to do is when there are more than one eel trap, as we have put down 5 altogether, that number is going to be like until we have 10 in the world, like in our inventory up here. So they can collect eels from all those traps because one trap may not have, you know, enough eels, or it only catches so many per day and that kind of thing. Okay, we got a, critical idea. Hooray, cooking fire. Let's go. Yes. Okay, and then we need the stone hoe, which is cooking fire. We need a cooking fire. So I'm going to put the cooking fire around here. I want to do a thing. We're going to mine into the mountains somewhere. So I think we'll put the cooking fire like here and then mine into the mountain. Or maybe we put it here and then mine here. And the reason for that is so that we can store the food in a cold place. Now the mountain is going to be quite cold compared to everything else around it. So we want to get that going. So here's our cooking fire. Let's put this here. Now you can see the AoE of this fire. Now I think that quarter of a tile doesn't, or half a tile doesn't, or does, no, it does count. It does count. Never mind. Okay, let's put it here then. We'll put the cooking fire there, and we'll have the entrance here. But yeah, but you got to be careful about stuff that is marked flammable. That's quite important. Objects, cooking fire, yes, flammable. Right, throws sparks and rain stops it, so that's kind of important. Now we also have a flammable blocker. That's really important. So you have these zones that are like flammable blockers. Basically you can say, okay, don't put anything flammable in this zone. If it's a rock, I think they can put it there. But yeah, anything flammable cannot be put there. Let's go ahead and build some walls. We've got wattle, which is branches, and then straw. I kind of want to save the straw for the other thing we need, which I can't. Brain, come back. The straw for something. Oh yeah, the roof. Roof. Of course it is. Jeez, silly me. Okay, let's put the doorway in here, and we'll kind of. Actually, we can put it down here, maybe. I don't know. We can delete this one and put it in a different wall, or the wall back. Wall. Yep. And then we want to kind of cover this entire area with a roof. I don't know if we'll be able to use this big inside space. We might have to add a column. So let's see. Roof, we have the hay roof, which again is going to change names because it's not made out of hay. Okay, so these four areas, these 4 tiles cannot be covered by a roof because there's no supporting columns. So what we need to do is just put a supporting column there of something. Just put a wall there. So let's put a wattle wall here. And that way you see they immediately change to blue, indicating they can be crafted. All right, now we have the stone hoe. Excellent. Let's make hoes. Let's see, 3 maybe? This is going to be for making our initial garden plots. That's important, so let's get that going. Why don't I go ahead and put this on priority? We might even leave it on priority, just because getting those tools made is pretty important. Okay, we're very low on food, which is not ideal. What we're wanting to do now is I want to gather some more berries, maybe? Do we have berries at all? Okay. Oh, yep, we have some. It's hard to see because there's some pink thistles and other stuff there. All right, the hoe is getting made. Hooray. Let's see, jobs. Let's go ahead and plant the reeds. Just make sure this whole area is reeded up. I don't know if they've been working over here or not. Not really. Somewhat, maybe. But I'll just plant whatever we've got, and they can do the rest. Poop hole. Hooray. Yay. Now we need more bathrooms. Hooray. So that's fine. It's fine. I'll go ahead and put in bathrooms over here. Let's make them... I don't know how big to make a bathroom. Maybe 2 by 2. I used to make them 1 by 1, but I'm not actually sure how big they should be. Oh, whoops. Okay, it doesn't matter. Because we can add in the door here, like that. And we'll have a door here as well. Good. Very good. And let's also add in the roof. Very important. Also, if you've never visited Sweden, it's amazing. Come on over. It's great. I really like spending time in Sweden. It is just a great place. Completely great. You will not be sorry you have visited. Trust me. Okay, floors. What do we got? We got a dirt path, which is bad for indoors. Gravel is also kind of bad for indoors, so we're not going to put any of that indoors. We're going to make the dirt path outdoors. And it does give us a little bit of a speed bonus to move. We are next going to put in a path to the eel traps, like here. That's going to be our defining kind of corner here. So let's see what they do. They're going to be making stuff. Excellent. We're going to soon get a different kind of floor, so don't worry about it. We'll have floors inside eventually, and we'll take the trees to the outside. That'll be fine. Okay, flax seed is a new thing we unlocked as well, so let's go ahead and put in 50 of those. All right. We need the poop holes. Of course, we haven't actually added them yet. So let's do that. Basic needs. So we'll put them in here. Let's put them by that wall there. That's nice. Okay, and we're adding some roof slowly. I forgot how to... There's a way to see the roofy bits. Days of food 1. That doesn't seem great. That seems less than great. Very less than great. But hopefully we should be cooking. Do we have cooking yet? Oh no, we don't have cooking. Okay, so let's just do that. Let's make sure that we have at least 10 cooked eels at a time. So that's going to get going. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have stuff here. The next thing we really want to unlock is the stone axe. Oh, we can make them. Excellent. Okay. Again, we'll have this on priority. We want to make probably 4. We have 4 adults. Twine, let's make 20. That's a thing that's like goes into making furniture and things like that. Let's go ahead and put a stone axe here just so they make this so that we can start cutting trees. I'm not sure. I think we can use branches for fuel here, but I'm not actually sure. Yeah, we need 5 branches, 5 raw eels. From trees, you get branches when you cut them down as well as wood. It's like a thicker, bigger branch. Yeah, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of a nice thing to have. What is this job thing? Gather clay. I would also like to gather some clay. We need a bit of it for stuff. When you gather it from the shoreline, it doesn't seem to like have any effect on anything. You can just kind of like endlessly gather clay. Now we'll get the stone pick. I think we'll again make 4 of them. We'll put one here. Whoopsies. So that we don't generate everything else in addition. I'm going to clear these trees here, the ones near our home, because I think we're going to want this area for crops. I'm planning on that. And then, of course, these guys got to be identified here. Trees are the enemy. They are very beautiful in this game, but they're still an enemy. We've got to remember that from Factorio. Be clear. Be clear on trees. Okay, very good. And we can probably gather some of this this stuff here on our walls that's there. All right, we have unlocked many things now. We're getting stone picks. Good, good. We're getting clay. Good, good. Let's see. We have other stockpiles right now. We're starting to get some, but we don't have everything we need yet. Clear stumps, no objects. We want to look at this. Storage. Okay. Straw pile and a branch pile. Now, straw is used... Where is straw? I don't even remember where straw is used. Let's put it kind of by the door here. I don't know if it's used in anything specific. So, or put it here. That's actually an okay place to put it. We want to have kind of clear walkways so that they can actually get from place to place decently. I kind of smushed stuff because in the beginning, you really don't have a lot of time to make a home that is appropriate. So we really want them to get this built and finished and all the things and all the stuff. I don't know if they're going to finish those reeds, but here we might want to do some, let's see, let's pause a moment and go to skills. Who is doing the harvesting? Okay, John. Let's put him on strict so that he does that harvesting over there. As soon as he's finished cooking for the day, he'll go over there and do stuff. Yeah, looking good. Looking pretty good. So, alright, so we have critical idea available. Alright, the charcoal kiln is quite important because charcoal is used as a lot of fuel, or used as fuel for a lot of different processes. So you're going to want to make at least 2 of these. Interestingly, this thing has 0 flammability, so you can put it anywhere. Let's see, bog iron crusher. Ooh, that's a new thing. I haven't seen that. That's fun. The floor mat basically prevents your floors from getting dirty inside. You place one outside, like as a doormat. Sacks are like a intermediate product that you need for other stuff. Dried mushrooms will come around as soon as we get the mushroom rack. That is here. Okay, so we need mushrooms. We need to gather more mushrooms. We have twine. So we already have what our goal is for here. So it's summer 2. That's pretty decent. I think we're going to gather mushrooms, though. I was kind of waiting because we don't really need them until we are ready to dry them. But they're quite easy to get, so that's fine. All right, let's go. Dried mushrooms are basically a thing where you gather mushrooms, chuck the mushroom on the rack, and then wait. So it's pretty easy. Nice. Let's see, these have oat grains. Okay, let's make oat grains because I want to... I don't know if we'll have time, but I do want to make a field of oats. Okay, let's do that. And then can we do a, let's see, farming? Nope, we can't do it yet. We don't have the hoe yet, apparently. Ah, yes, we need the charcoal kiln. Very important. So what's going on in this area? Let's see, we can do probably the charcoal kiln here. Maybe we have 2 here. 1, 2. Next to branch pile. I don't know if that needs wood or branches. I'm not actually sure. But let's make one of them because we want to get the next thing. Stone pick. Maybe we can clear the mountains now. That would be nice. Let's look at our idea tree again and see where we get the thistle patch oats. We need the tilled soil. Okay, that costs us 2, by the way. That's kind of sneaky. So let's get that. And oats are going to come once we have oat grain. So I think we'll be able to plant them very shortly. But in the meantime, we can actually do the tilled soil. So let's do that. Let's do planting, soil, tilled soil, and just make a big farm here. That seems okay. Good. All right, let's go. Let's go. Is this not... Oh, it's not on Znock yet. Dang, we need to do that. Okay. It looks like we do have a stone pick. Is that... Do we have any? No, we have 0. Okay. Can we... no, we can't. Okay, we actually need that pick to be made pronto. I don't know why I turned it off. That's kind of funny. But, anyway. it is actually, I'm looking at the time, it is actually time to say goodbye because we have 39 seconds left, 37 seconds. And so there's basically no more time left for this episode. But I thank you so very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this first setting out of the colony. It's day 3 now. We should get things a little bit going a bit faster because of because we'll not have to explain a lot in the beginning. So anyway, if you would like to support my work and support my channel, please take a look at the Patreon support, or just look at YouTube memberships, or if you have an extra Twitch Prime floating around with Amazon Prime, please just, you know, you can support me on Twitch there as well. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.